Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've reviewed a lot of these. Too many probably, but trust me, this one stands out. It caught me off guard, in a good way. Before we get started, there's a special discount if you're interested. The link is in the description and also in the top comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer needed a simple way to get a repurposed computer online in a spare bedroom, far from the main router in the living room. This Wi-Fi to Ethernet adapter appeared to be the perfect fix. Our reviewer found the initial setup to be incredibly straightforward. By simply pressing the WPS buttons on the router and the adapter, a connection was established in under a minute. After moving the adapter to the desired room, it reconnected automatically, and the computer had internet access via an Ethernet cable. However, the initial satisfaction quickly soured. While the connection was active, the internet speed was painfully slow, making it impossible to stream a movie in high definition without constant freezing and buffering. This prompted an extensive and frustrating troubleshooting process. This client used a phone utility to confirm the Wi-Fi signal was actually very strong where the adapter was plugged in. They tried moving the device to different positions and even prioritized it within the router's settings, but nothing helped. To be absolutely sure, they even temporarily moved the computer and connected it directly to the router, which confirmed the computer's own hardware was working perfectly. Convinced the adapter was the source of the problem, they were left with a deeply negative impression. Sometime later, it occurred to them that they had overlooked the most common troubleshooting step of all. After performing a simple power cycle of their modem and router, the performance of this adapter was completely transformed. The internet speed shot up dramatically, becoming nearly identical to their main computer that was wired directly. The connection has since remained stable and fast, turning a once disappointing product into an excellent solution. Our reviewer now considers this a fantastic option for anyone needing to bridge a wireless signal to an Ethernet-only device, with the strong recommendation to try a quick network.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer was completely satisfied with this device, awarding it 5 stars because it performed exactly as advertised and solved a very specific networking challenge. Our reviewer had an older but perfectly good printer that they didn't want to replace. The problem arose when they upgraded their home Wi-Fi to a more modern system. The new network, for security reasons, didn't support the outdated and insecure connection method the printer relied on. This left them with a printer that could no longer connect wirelessly, even though it was in a room with a strong signal but no physical Ethernet jacks. This is where this handy adapter came in. Using its Ethernet port, they were able to create a wired connection to the printer. The adapter itself then connected wirelessly to their new 5 GHz Wi-Fi network, effectively making the old printer a modern, network-accessible device again. Everything on the home network could then discover and print to it without any issues, saving them the considerable expense and waste of buying a new printer. One point of contention for some users seems to be the device's built-in range extender functionality. While our reviewer also wished this feature could be disabled entirely, they offered a logical explanation for its existence. The extender's Wi-Fi signal is necessary for initial setup from a mobile phone, as most people no longer have laptops with Ethernet ports for a direct wired configuration. They were able to simply hide the extender's network names and reported no noticeable interference with their other wireless devices afterward, though they noted results may vary for others. The setup process itself was described as extremely easy, and ultimately this small piece of hardware proved to be the perfect, simple solution to a modern-day compatibility problem.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer recently purchased this Wi-Fi adapter for their desktop computer, which lacked built-in wireless connectivity. They wanted a straightforward method to add Wi-Fi without resorting to USB dongles or a complete system upgrade. Our reviewer found this adapter to be a dependable solution. The setup process was surprisingly simple. This client followed the provided instructions, connected the device to their router, and then plugged in the Ethernet cable to the desktop. The entire process took only a few minutes, and everything was operational without any major issues. As someone who isn't particularly tech-savvy, they were relieved by the ease of installation. In terms of performance, the dual-band Wi-Fi has made a significant difference. This reviewer is experiencing speeds of approximately 867 Mbps on the 5 GHz band and 300 Mbps on the 4 GHz band, resulting in a noticeable improvement in internet speed. Streaming high-definition movies and engaging in online gaming is now much smoother, with significantly fewer interruptions compared to using a USB adapter. The design is simple yet effective. The adapter is compact and features external antennas that contribute to enhancing the Wi-Fi signal. This client didn't need to spend much time experimenting with placement, as the signal indicator helped them find the optimal location. This small detail greatly simplified the setup process. However, our reviewer did note a couple of things. The 5 GHz connection tends to weaken with distance from the router, although the 4 GHz band remains relatively stable. If you intend to use this adapter in a large area, it's important to consider the range limitations on the higher band. Additionally, while the web interface is easy to use, a mobile app for managing the connection would be a welcome addition, though this is a minor concern. Overall, this client is very satisfied with this device. It has provided reliable Wi-Fi to their desktop without the inconvenience of cab.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.